Hello viewers, in this video we will learn how many ways we can select HTML tag or HTML DOM element using JavaScript. Here we see JavaScript provide 6 ways to selecting the HTML DOM element. First one is select by tag name, second one is select by class name, then select by ID, then select by name attribute, and finally 2 ways of selecting HTML element like the CSS selecting way. I will provide this link in the description so that you can download the complete source code. So let's start. Here I just create a HTML file. We will code in this file and we will see output in the console. Our first way is select by tag name. So let's start. Now we will select these 3 HTML tag by tag name using JavaScript. So to select HTML DOM element by tag name, we need to use this method, getElementsByTagName. This parameter will take the name of our tag as a string. We select 3 HTML tag and it return a HTML collection, not array. But we can access this collection or a single HTML tag like array. This is our first heading tag. This is our third heading tag. Now the second way is select by class name. Let's give a class So to select by class name, we need to use this method, getElementsByClassName. This method will take the class name of our HTML tag as a string. Remember, this method will take only class name, not dot or hash. We select 3 HTML tag. This method return a HTML collection, not array, but we can access like array. This is our third heading tag. The third one is select HTML DOM element by ID. Let's give an ID here. So to select by ID, we need to use this method getElement, not elements, getElementById, and this method will take the ID name, which is h1 tag 3. Remember, this method will take only the ID name without hash. We select our third HTML heading tag using ID. The fourth way is select HTML DOM elements by name attribute. Let's create some input field. Give a name. Now select this input field using this name attribute. So to select by name attribute, we need to use getElements, not element, getElements by name. This one was getElementsByTagName, and this one is getElementsBy only name. Similarly, this method will take the name as string. In this case, we see it returned a node list, not HTML collection, and inside the node list we see its length is 1. So we can also access like array. So the first one is our input field, which is type is email and name is user email. We see here this is getElements. That means it can select multiple HTML element. let's create another using same name. Remove this one, just console out this variable and see the output. Yes, it select two input element and return a node list. The length is 2. Now we can select our first one, refresh. This is our first one. If we use a value user1@gmail.com, user2@gmail.com. Now we refresh, we see this is user1@gmail.com, and the second one is user2@gmail.com. So this is the way we can select HTML input element using the name attribute. Our fifth one is select multiple HTML DOM elements like the CSS selecting way. Let's create a div. Now we will select this tag or this tag using JavaScript like the CSS selecting way. We already know in CSS we can select like this box, and inside the box we can select h1, this h1 tag like this, or box title like this. Also you can select the p tag like this. So in this case we will select h1 tag or p using JavaScript like this way. So to select HTML DOM element like the CSS selecting way, we need to use this method querySelectorAll or querySelector. Now if you want to select this h1 tag which is inside the box div, we need to code like this box, and inside the box we want to select h1. We see this method also return a node list, not HTML collection or array. And inside the node list we see this length is 1, and this one also select our this tag. If we access like this, like the array, we see this is the title of our div. But now if we create another title, now only console the main variable, refresh, we see now it select multiple DOM element like the CSS selecting way. Our final one is select single HTML DOM element like the CSS selecting way. This is also similar with our fifth one. We see our fifth one is select multiple DOM elements like CSS selecting way, and sixth one is select single HTML DOM element like the CSS selecting way. that means this is multiple and this is single. So copy everything from here, just remove this all. Now it will select only a single element. Now we refresh, we see this way we can select just a single DOM element.